Hi, hope you're doing great. So, if you like most people, the last thing that you look at before going to sleep, and the first thing that you see upon awakening, may be your phone, right? How do you think this might like impact your ability to sleep and also contribute to insomnia? So, should you sleep with your phone in the bedroom, or what are the potential harmful effects of keeping a phone near you in bed? So, let's find out. Okay, should your phone be on or near you while you sleep? Probably not. And here's why. It may make falling asleep harder. There was a study that was conducted, I don't know when was that. It was 9 out of 10 Americans who used some kind of tech device in the hour before going to sleep. And the term tech device includes more than just your cell phone. It's like TVs, computers, or laptops, or video games. And but most of all was cell phones. It was most likely to be used by people under the age of 30. So for these young adults who use cell phones and other more interactive tech devices right before bed, sleep didn't come as easily. So when you use technology, especially your cell phone, right before going to bed, you don't give your body and brain enough time to unwind. Plus, it's so easy to get caught up in the game that you're playing. There's the Twitter, there's Facebook news feed that you're scrolling through, or the Netflix series or show that you're binging on. So it can be difficult to put your phone down once you've engaged with something, whether it's a text conversation or another app. So by not having your phone near you while you're trying to wind down and go to sleep, you won't be tempted to reach over and start mindlessly scrolling. Especially if you go on TikTok, it's just like scrolling. Okay, so by not using your phone right before you go to bed, you are also reducing your exposure to blue light. Exposure to blue light so close to bedtime can often interfere with your circadian rhythm. Okay, essentially, blue light messes up your internal clock by delaying the natural release of melatonin before you fall asleep. So, blue light is harmful to your eyes, and the blue light emitted by your cell phone screen restrains the production of melatonin, and this is the hormone that controls your sleep wake cycle. Okay, so this makes it even more difficult to really fall asleep and wake up the next day. So, our circadian rhythm used to be and still are to some extent closely aligned with sunrise and sunset each day. So, naturally, throughout the course of the day, our bodies knew when it was time to wake up and go to sleep. Okay, so smartphones, they threw a wrench into many people's circadian rhythms in large part due to blue light. So whether you are exposing yourself to blue light right before bed, or when your phone lights up throughout the night with loads of notifications, your sleep cycle will be negatively impacted. Okay, so there's a good chance that you may wake up feeling groggy or sleep deprived. So the best way to negate blue light's effect is not to use your phone a few hours before bed. And that being said, it's not always possible or even desirable to do this. There's like tons of great blue light filters which can help reduce the negative effects of using your phone right before you go to bed. So if you must use your phone in the hours before you go to sleep, just make sure you have a blue light filter on. Okay, just go on your on App Store or on Play Store, just download it. At least try to give yourself an hour of no screen time before going to sleep. All right, and there's a low risk for radiation exposure. There are a lot of people out there who say that cell phones cause cancer. Right now, there is not enough definitive scientific proof to back up this statement. there was a study done, I don't know when was that, and they exposed rats to high rates of radio frequency radiation from cell phones, and they found evidence of tumors, both benign and malignant, in the heart rates, in the test rate. Okay, and like your cell phone, they emit low levels of ionizing radiation, and the only known side effect of the radiation is heating. Your phone gets hot when it has been in use for a while, and if you hold your phone up to your head to make a call, the surrounding body tissue can heat up as well, especially if its battery is low. So if you're concerned about the potential radiation exposure, there are a few things that you can do. Okay, just keep your phone away from you while you're sleeping. Okay, if you get any calls or notifications throughout the night that increase the radio frequency radiation coming from your phone, it will be far enough away from you that you won't be affected as much. And if you need to listen to music or a podcast or whatever it is while you're sleeping, just try using earbuds or a Bluetooth like speaker, right? And if you want to limit your exposure to cell phone radiation further, just try taking calls like hands-free and keeping your cell phone somewhere other than your pocket. Widening the distance between you and your cell phone is key to reducing whatever small effects radio frequency radiation may have on you. Okay, so here's what you can try out tonight. Try putting your phone in another room while you're sleeping, or if you need your phone in your bedroom with you for the alarm clock, make sure it's at least 3 feet away from you. And here's a bonus: if your phone isn't right beside you in the morning, you cannot snooze the alarm clock easily. Okay, so you probably won't even notice too much of a difference having your phone a bit further from you while you are sleeping, but it will help improve your ability to fall asleep, to stay asleep, and get good sleep. So in this fast-paced world, a good night's sleep is super important. All right. So something else I wanted to say, before we conclude this, if you can, if your phone is next to you in the same room, try to put it on airplane mode. Try to switch off Wi-Fi. Okay, this is going to help a lot. All right. So until then, I hope that you're going to take these little advice or suggestions, and thank you so much, and you take good care of yourself. Bye bye.